Hello, today we're going to be looking at the severe threat in the East Coast today. So, starting off on the main global models, we're going to see this warm front and cold front moving to the east very rapidly and off the coast by Friday, and then snow and rain showers. Then from there we get a few clipper systems bringing rain and snow, and then eventually we get this another severe storm threat for the entire East Coast, well, most of the East Coast, and a lot of the Ohio Valley. You see those very heavy rains coming in, and then snowstorms for the Great Lakes, and then going into the extended range, we see more of these systems with a few minor clippers and cold fronts. Then we get this one big cold front with the trough the ridge going very far north. Then looking at the European, we see the system move out, and then a few minor clippers, and we see a similar system, but it's slightly farther to the south on the European, the severe weather event. And then we see this snowstorm and cold front trying to make its way to the east, and it does intensify before making it before transitioning to a snowstorm, and then back in snow. And then we get this extreme ridge building in, and then an extreme trough. But these models like to, especially GFS, likes to bring the trough to the east later in the model run, so we need to keep an eye on that because a lot of the time they can be wrong about that. Alright, looking at the mesoscale. We'll come back to that. So looking at this today, we have an enhanced risk for severe weather. So anywhere in light green will be general thunderstorm, then dark green will be marginal, slight will be yellow, and enhanced will be orange. The enhanced is where we see numerous severe thunderstorms, so that's where we have a severe thunderstorm watch, and farther to the south we have a tornado watch, and then several severe thunderstorms possible in Florida, but no watch likely. And then maybe a watch farther to the east, but it looks like the severe threat will die down by the time it gets to central Massachusetts, Connecticut, and eastern Long Island. Taking a look at tornado, we have a very big risk today. Anywhere in brown will be 5%, and anywhere in green will be 2%. And then for hail, we actually have a 30% chance for the Poconos and eastern Pennsylvania, and then we actually have a small chance for hail as well. Small hail is possible throughout the mid-Atlantic, and then medium-sized hail possible for eastern Pennsylvania and northern Virginia and far western Maryland. Okay, taking a look at the next day, on Friday, we have a marginal risk for Texas and a marginal risk for Florida, and the general thunderstorm risk scattered around. Tornado will be low, and then wind and hail, a little bit more of a wind threat. Shouldn't be too big of a problem with, normal severe thunderstorm day. And then we have, for Saturday, we have a marginal risk for Florida, and then no more past day 4. Going to take a look at this trough again. We can see the GFS likes to do this especially. It brings down the trough. It's not seem to be loading, but a lot of the time it does that. Alright, okay, so we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for the mid-Atlantic region right now, going into the coastal northeast. And we also have two mesoscale discussions. Storm reports for today. We've had several tornadoes, some hail and some wind, and I expect that to move east and get more numerous as we head into this region. And by the coast, it should be dying down a little bit, and by eastern Long Island and southeastern New England, as well as coastal North Carolina, South Carolina, and northeastern Florida, we should be having that pretty much down to maybe isolated, but not much. And then, so we have 2 tornado watches and a severe thunderstorm warning. I mean, 2 tornado watches and a severe thunderstorm watch for the Mid-Atlantic, and then 2 tornado watches for the Mid-Atlantic and Southeast. And then mesoscale discussions. We have one for severe thunderstorms in Florida, and one for over here. The next 1 to 3 hours, we can see severe thunderstorms up here, and then all watch not likely down here, but we could see some isolated thunderstorms going severe. And then we go into the fire risk for today. We have an elevated chance for today, and an elevated chance for tomorrow, Friday. So for tomorrow, we have one for Florida, and then we have isolated dry thunderstorms possible in Texas and New Mexico, and then elevated chance for fire weather, which isolated dry thunderstorms means a small amount of thunderstorms possible with the rain drying up and evaporating before it gets to the surface. Alright, taking a look at the National Weather Service forecast, the weather.gov forecast, we see showers this afternoon, and then showers and thunderstorms possible before 3 a.m., then chance of showers. Some storms could produce gusty winds. I think we could see some thunderstorms, especially this evening. From until 6, we could see an isolated shower, and then from 6 to 8, we could see isolated thunderstorms, and then especially by 8, we could see isolated supercells in the area before the main squall line, which would bring QLCS tornadoes at times in the Mid-Atlantic going into our region. And then we could also see some small hail and mid-sized hail, especially as you get to the city and westward to the enhanced risk region. And then high winds, 30 to 45 miles per hour, I think can be expected. Higher winds possible. And then Friday, showers, and then we don't really have enough confidence to go into detail later than this, but we could expect no more snow for now, and then some thunderstorms at times. And then looking at the mesoscale for doesn't seem to be loading. What I saw is there's a squall line moving through, and then that will be moving through before midnight, and by midnight it should be clearing the East Coast, and especially by the mid-morning. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it. I can see if I can get this to load. Yeah, so we see the squall line developing and getting very strong, especially in eastern Pennsylvania, going to New Jersey and southeastern New York, and then eventually weakening down to marginally severe to at times definitely severe, and then just general thunderstorms closer to the coast, especially in eastern Long Island, and Cape Cod region, and then this is completely moved out by tomorrow with occasional rain showers possible behind this. And then drier conditions and lower humidity levels can be expected. Occasional snow showers along the Great Lakes. But yeah, that's going to pretty much do it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Leave any questions you have down below in the comments section, and I'll try to answer to any of your questions. Alright, thank you, and I'll see you again soon.